Hi everyone and welcome to the Daily Scopes for the 7th of December. So on the 7th of December, we've got about 3 transits today. Mercury makes a sextile quadrant to Uranus, so this is a soul energy that allows for the expression of innovative, original and eccentric ideas. Negatively, you and others can find it hard to understand each other's opinions, causing frustration right now. At worst, sudden outbursts can shock and do harm. Some people may get a kick out of disturbing others, regardless of the long-term consequences right now. Insensitivity to feelings, wanting to get your own way at all costs and breaking social norms are all things that can happen, and people not wanting to conform. And there can also be rapid changes in opinions and moving from one idea to the next, saying yes then saying no, blowing hot then blowing cold. So it's important to stay flexible and try and find a middle ground, allowing for other people's views to be heard, and try to be clear in what you're communicating and do all you can to stabilise your moods right now. But all in all, this aspect makes people want more freedom and can make people become more easily excitable right now. Also on the 7th, Venus makes a SemiSextile to Pluto, strongest connection today. So you and others will look at change with more cooperation at this time, even if you have been resistant to it for a long time. You may be more willing to get out of your comfort zone because of this energy. This transit gives the perspective and energy to take a realistic look at your life. If you take the opportunity at this time, you will come into the awareness that growth is the only way you will achieve your life goals right now. Pluto calls for transformation, and it sometimes can seem like a death as you let go of what is you currently have for what you want to be, so this can be really scary, getting out the comfort zone, and some of you may resist this, and because, as I said, the unknown is scary. We like certainty, we love our comfort zones, but with well thought out strategic steps you can get the traction needed to move forward and take daily steps to reach your goal. The Sun also makes a quincunx to Uranus today, so people can lack energy during this phase, especially the physical motivation to stick to exercise or any other routine. Changes in temperature and the summer now ending in the northern atmosphere, i.e. the UK, can make you feel more apathetic and depressed, so this kind of adds to the emotional unpredictability that's being given by the Uranus elements here. But try your best to cheer yourself up, and it can be hard to do because there is a lot of stuff that's going on right now that is a bit depressing. But do your best to try and uplift your spirits. This could be watching a TV show, listening to some music, playing an instrument, a game and stuff, because right now everything can seem like a responsibility, so it's important to get some self-care or some relaxation time in if you can. Some of you may be forced to cancel your plans because you have to cover for someone at work or take care of others' duties in some ways because of some crisis in the family or something like that. Your career could interfere with your intimate relationships right now, which can lead to you cancelling important events such as date night, and harsh words and actions because of this or any other issue can cause problems. Arguments you thought were dead and buried may come up again right now. Or there can also be issues with those older than you. People can get in the ways of each other's self-expression and wishes right now as well. Especially if someone comes up with a new ideas, others may be like, oh no, that's crap, because they prefer to stick to tradition and the old ways of doing things. There can be a lot of inefficient policies and red tape that can get in the way of innovation at this time. But if you do come up across these wars, check out whether your idea is realistic or not. But a lot of people that have made waves in world's history have been kind of sung or thought of as crazy and stuff like that. So, try and seek balance, make sure that you taking care of your other responsibilities, but also go forward with any new idea at this time as well, to avoid feeling fenced in by unproductive legal, governmental, other systems right now, which can also happen. Just try and work around it, or also sometimes try not to break rules, because some of you there may be a rule that you can't do a certain thing in a certain way. You may think, oh, I'm going to do it anyway and then get a loose who's fine or something like that. But just go away and rework your plans, and be gentle with yourself as well, and try not to let anyone who's trying to crush your light and ideas affect you too much. Also, this energy can make arguments over family, child, spouse or maintenance or other payments break out as well, and this may just cause a nightmare of an argument. So again, just try your best to see the other person's point of view, and if you're the one who's not being able to meet your commitments, try and explain why, and try and give a reasonable explanation and timescale when you can correct it and stuff. And you may have to rearrange your schedule, which can conflict with the needs of a relative, friends or child. So this energy brings a lot of unexpected events that may either further your plans or stop your plans right now. So yeah, that's the daily scope for the 7th of December.